Hello and welcome to the Extreme Improv Xstreamed show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more based entirely on your suggestions, audience. So, as always, my name is David Pstansky, and if I direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen, there you'll see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/Extreme Improv. So, if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely fabulous. But I am going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. An audience, if you would now be so kind as to give us some suggestions of random words. Give us some suggestions of random words and we will use them to inspire our opening game. For now though, whilst we wait for some suggestions to arrive into the comment section, let's meet tonight's performers, starting with Capelthave. Say hello to the people.
Happy New Year's, everyone! Thanks to me, now you're all celebrating Happy New Year's, Tamil version, in April.
Wait, what? Where is it New Year?
In here, for Tamil people and Sinhala people. So basically in Sri Lanka and also in India.
Okay, so that's an interesting thing. So how do you mark New Year? Is it just that the year begins in April, or do you...
We do celebrate your traditional January New Year, but it's our New Year, like the Chinese New Year.
Yeah, okay, that's super interesting. Like the academic New Year.
Yeah.
Okay, right, now, speaking of the most academic amongst us all, Marty, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I'm Marty. I'm in Seattle, and I truly am the smartest person in the room that I'm in right now.
Okay, now, speaking of someone else who is actually also in that same room with Marty, Jimmy Max, say hello to the people.
Shh. We don't want him to know that I'm in the same room as him.
Shut up, Jimmy Mac.
You shut up!
Okay, now someone that we wish would just shut up is Rob. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. I will never shut up. You cannot silence Rob. I can do 2 impressions, and they never get suggested because they're kind of off the wall. One might someday. One might. But
Are you going to tell us who they are?
No, I'm just going to wait for someone to... Eventually, one day, you'll say, Rob, can you please do for us? And then you'll say, like, oh, yes, I can actually do that.
Okay, so everyone just pay close attention to, like, Rob's speaking voice and stuff like this and think, where could it move out to? Like, where is the natural thing that he could do the impression of? Okay, but someone who can't do an impression of Rob is Ruth. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. No, I can't do an impression of Rob. I mean, I wouldn't even try. Hello, though. I am in Banbury, in Oxfordshire, in the United Kingdom, and I've been having horrible computer issues today, so I'm really glad to be here.
Okay, fabulous. Now, we're not fabulous. Yeah, I've been having issues. Great! No, okay, so with this, we're going to get on with our opening game. Happy New Year, Capelthave, says Sophie J in the comments. So, we are going to have the word here, vendetta. Capelthave, you can start us off. We're going to have a round of verbatim, and you're going to have a vendetta against someone or something. So let's put you onto Spotlight, and here you go.
Remember the 5th of November, where there's a great film that was adapted from a comic book. Alan Moore's film, V for Vendetta. Unfortunately, I cannot bring up that mask, so my vendetta is against Snap Camera. I typed V, and you should have displayed V's Forks mask. Instead, I get bikini models and the letter V. That is disappointing. It drives me with anger, and the people shouldn't be afraid of Snap Camera. Snap Camera should be afraid of the people.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Cap. So now, Jimmy Mack, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Cap's original performance. Take it away.
Remember, the 5th of November, and that great graphic novel that Alan Moore wrote. It was there with Hugo Weaving was in there under the mask, and here I am. I'm trying to put masks on virtually, but Snapchat, Snapchat, I've got a vendetta against you, because I don't know how many times I have to say it. I get really upset There's something about seeing people's faces messed up like that that upsets me. But I shouldn't be afraid of Snapchat.
And that is
Snapchat should be afraid of
time.
us.
That is time. So next up, we are going to have Ruth. Ruth, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jimmy Mac's recreation of Cap's original performance. And here you go.
Remember the 5th of November, because that was when this great graphic novel by... Oh gosh, what's Moore's first name? I can't remember. Anyway, V for Vendetta
Roger.
was published. Say again? Vodka. What's vodka got to it then? Anyway, but be afraid of Snapchat. I don't actually think it was Snapchat. I think it was the Snap camera. But anyway, be afraid of Snapchat. Be very afraid, because Snapchat shouldn't be afraid of us. We should.
And that is time. Well done. So now we're going to take things full circle. In a second, we are going to come back to Capelthave, who will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Ruth's recreation of Jimmy Mac's recreation of your own performance. And here you go.
Remember the 5th of November. And what's that guy's name? Moore's name? Vodka. Yes, Vodka. That's his name. And he's a great author because he was drunk most of the time and he created great work. And yes, we shouldn't be afraid of Snap Camera. And Snap Camera should be afraid of us. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh no, it has taken half of my face. Maybe we should be afraid of Snap Camera.
And that is
Snap Camera, you should be afraid
time.
of me.
And that is time. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you feel it is Capelthave's goatee beard, then vote for Capelthave's goatee. If you feel that it is Ruth, then vote for Ruth. And if you feel that it was Jimmy Mac, then vote for Jimmy Mac. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think that quite constitutes a goatee, does it? I don't know what that would be called.
Because that's part of the mask for V.
Oh, I know, but I'm just talking about, like, the hair formation.
A soul patch, yeah?
But it's a bit longer for a soul patch. I thought a soul patch was literally just, like, here. Don't know.
So,
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, at
Maybe
least
it
we've
is goatee
proved that
then.
Capelthave has a soul. So, with this, Rob, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before?
Let's see. Jimmy scared me with his voice. Capitha scares me with his evil twin goatee. Ruth scares me with vodka. Jimmy.
Okay, Marty, in your expert opinion, who would you vote for?
Well, I've always thought in my brain, I never said it out loud, that I'd love to see less of Cap. And since I'm seeing less of Cap right now, I'll vote for Cap.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to vote on this one, just to keep neutral. It makes it seem fairer if I then rig things for me to win again. So, let's have a look. On the votes, we have Ruth, Cap, Ruth, Jimmy Mac, Cap, Lap. Oh, interesting. Jimmy, Capelthave. Since I can't vote for Capelthave's filters, it's going to be Ruth, says Dave MC. Ruth. Blueberry, says Blueberry. Okay, Jimmy Mac again, and that's where we're up to. And we were going to say 5, 4, Cap. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Cap, how many do you have?
You can't see my fingers. 4 or 5.
45, you say? Amazing. Ruth, how many do you have? I think it was between you two.
4.
Okay, so let's take a quick look. Capelthave, you have won this round. Well done. So we're going to have one more round of this, and this time, starting us off, we are going to have Rob. Rob, let's find a word for you. But before we do, audience, could you now start giving us some suggestions of famous films? Give us some suggestions of famous films, and we will use them to inspire our next game. But for now, Rob, your word is going to be squirrel. You're going to have 1 minute. You're going to have 30 seconds rather on the theme of squirrel. And here you go.
How can I only talk about squirrels for 30 seconds? I need a full minute. Squirrels are so cool, except for the one time I was attacked by a squirrel at a park. It was a very traumatizing experience for a young Rob. It's like I was eating food, squirrel came up, went up on my knees like this, just stared at me. So I just threw my food at it, took it, and ran the hell out of there. I mean, I was scared. You don't know. Squirrels might have rabies or some other disease that could put Rob Kirby on the shelf for like a couple months. I wouldn't be able to do anything.
And that is time. That is time. Okay, so going next will be Marty. Marty, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Rob's original performance as precisely as you can, and here you go.
How can I only talk about squirrels for 30 seconds? And squirrels are awesome, except for that time that squirrel attacked me. I was eating lunch in the park, and that squirrel attacked me. And I just grabbed that squirrel, and I snapped his neck, and I took him home later, and I put him in a stew. Because squirrels, you're supposed to eat squirrels. Squirrels ain't supposed to eat you. And they's yummy. They taste like chicken. And the chickeny taste of the squirrel is so wonderful and good. I'm not scared of them.
And that is time. That is time. I will now have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Marty's recreation of Rob's original performance. So here I go into Spotlight, and here I go. Right, well, how am I supposed to speak about the squirrels? So the squirrels, they get in my way, and I take them and I snap their necks at home, and I don't put them to bed. I put them in a stew, and when I've got them in the stew with a little bit of carrots and maybe some parsnips and a little bit of the old broccoli, then I have a nice squirrel stew. And sometimes I pronounce the word squirrel as squirrel, and that's time. So I don't remember anything. So moving on, Rob, you're now going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate my recreation of Marty's recreation of your original performance. Here you go.
Yeah, right. How am I supposed to talk about squirrels for 30 seconds? And that's the only part of my original one that was even said. Because I take the squirrel, I snap its neck, and I throw it in the stew with a little bit of some bits and some broccoli, and it tastes like damn their chicken. And I tell you, this is starting to hurt my voice talking like this for a while, but take it. It's squirrely behavior to kill squirrels and snap their necks and eat them stew. Because I guess that makes me a squirrel myself. You know what I'm saying? I could go from squirrel.
And that is time. That is time. And interestingly, we have learnt through that one of the two people that Rob can do an impression of, and it's me doing an impression of Marty. So with this, audience, it is now voting time. Capital Thev, that is terrifying. Who would you vote for now? It just looks like you've got your face pushed through a squirrel.
This is what happens when you try to eat a squirrel, David.
It's true.
Just
this is
don't
true.
try it.
Okay, so audience, would you vote either for Rob, myself, or Marty? Put your votes into the comment section. And Capelthave, who would you vote for?
I loved all three of them, but I think you did a great impression of Marty. An even more older version of Marty, which I don't think it was.
Right, okay. Okay, Ruth, what would you say?
I think you might have swallowed a squirrel, David, because your voice was very strange. I actually would vote for Marty. I think Marty did a great first impression.
Okay, what would you say, Jimmy Mack?
I just thought that round was really unfair. I don't get why Rob got to go 3 times. Wait a minute. Was that second one Marty?
Fair play, fair play. Right, let's have a look what we've got in the votes. We have got votes for David, Rib, I think that meant to say Rob, Martin. We had Lap last time. Like, it's take your time, guys. Get the votes in.
Rib.
Yeah, it's a squirrel rib. Okay. Marty, David, Rib, Marty, Rob, Marty, Dave. Oh, thank you. Marty, Rob, David is where we're up to. I'm going to give a 5-second countdown. And we will say 5. Marty, Rob, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jimmy Mack. Amazing. Love it. So, how many votes do you have, Marty? David
5.
again. Right. Rob, how many do you have?
5 as well.
Right, I have less. So going by the rule, no, okay. Right, let's tie break this. Let's tie break it. So, let's say that you're going to have a category battle, and you have to name without. Or let's make this genuinely difficult. You have to name different letters of the alphabet without repeating one that's already been said. Okay. Now you could just go in order, but if you do that, then you know how it's going to end up. You'll know who starts and who ends. So you need to try and throw each other off. So, Marty, as you're there on my screen, you can go first. Name different letters of the alphabets without repeating, without hesitating, and don't write stuff down, guys. Right, okay. Marty, begin. Go.
Z.
M.
W.
F.
G.
T.
A.
N.
R.
E.
O.
Q.
Y.
H.
L.
K.
D.
U.
C.
Q.
Oh, I think we already had Q.
He's already
Yeah.
Oh, and with that, Marty, you take it. You take it. That was nail biting. Oh, and when you played that H, I was like, he's not going to go there, and he went there. You know, unbelievable. Right, so with this, we're going to get on with our next game. Our next game is going to be some 1-minute remakes. We're going to do some 1-minute remakes. The way this works is each of our performers is going to be given 1 minute to remake an entire film. Let's see who we're going to have go first. Going first, we are going to have Ruth. Ruth, could you please recreate for us Chicken Little? Chicken Little. And here you go.
I'm very, very little. I'm a little chicken. I'm a little chicken. Oh, I don't even know what happens in the nursery rhyme, Chicken Little, or whatever it is. I don't remember anything. I don't know other chickens coming out to play with me today. Where's all the other chickens?
I'm a rooster, and I say you are a very little chicken.
Yes, I am. That's why I'm called Chicken Little.
You shouldn't be out here on your own, because you're a very small chicken.
Yes, but what should I do?
Go into the hen house.
Oh, okay. Nobody here then either. This is a very dull film if I don't know what goes on in it. I don't know what goes on in my head either. My brain is very, very little because I'm only a little chicken. I'm a Chicken Little. What do you do? Are you a Chicken Little?
And that
too?
is time. That is time. So with this, we're now going to come to our next performer. And our next performer is going to be Capelthave. Capelthave. Let's find something for you. Could you give us The Land Before Time? The Land Before Time. And here you go.
The Land Before Time, one of Tom Bluth's movies, I believe, where there will be dinosaurs. Not good quality ones, because currently I only have this pink one, which is very bad. But we are going on a journey. Oh no, it's King Kong. I'm not in this movie, but I have this filter, so I will be in this movie. Come here, dinosaurs. Let me teach you a grand lesson. Do not fight Godzilla. You will lose. Now be on your merry way.
We're going on a journey! And yes, we finally have faces! Hooray! We've been cast in the first dinosaur film, and these special effects are awful! Still, it's best to be the dinosaur Disney film or Universal.
And that is time. That is time. Well done
I'm
there,
returning,
Cat.
everyone.
So, let's see. To go next, rolling the dice, and we are going to have Rob. Rob, let's find a film for you. Could you please recreate Wayne's World? Wayne's World. Okay, and here you go.
Well, party on, everybody! Party on! So this little cable access show. This guy blows goats. But yeah. Ooh, they like our show. They're gonna make us go national. We're gonna broadcast. Oh, that's so amazing. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Ooh, Tia Kiara. I guess we all wanna get with you because you're hot, but you're dating Rob Lowe, who's just a handsome bad guy. Yes, I am. I don't like this show. I'm going to cancel it and doing something with gasoline I don't remember. All right. Ooh, I need to go buy a guitar. Hey, man, look at the sign. Oh, can't play Stairway. That sucks. It does. Dee-dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-dee-doo. What do you think about that, Garf? Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt. What happens in this freaking movie towards the end? Ooh, TR, you should really go out with me, TR. I'm Wayne. I don't know. Yeah,
And
maybe.
that is time. That is time.
And that's what happens.
Yeah, well, if
I
you
think we
think
found his.
if you think
we found his
enough,
two
the
impressions.
answer will come. Right. Okay. So, let's see who will go next. Next up will be Marty. Marty, let's find a film for you. Please, could you recreate for us The Hobbit? The Hobbit. And here you go.
Oh, I'm a fat little hobbit, and I like to eat, and I like to smoke, and I don't want to go anywhere. Well, I'm Gandalf, and I'm telling you that we need a burglar. But I'm not a burglar. Oh, I think you'd make a good burglar. Here come the dwarves. Oh, we're gonna smash the plates and do the things, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, they ruined my house. Oh, we're gonna go on a journey, blah, 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 where the dragon is and get the gold. Oh, crap, I'm not a burglar. I don't know what I'm going to do. Why don't we just take the eagles there? Oh, that would be too easy, and you wouldn't learn anything about life and love and the journeys. But I like easy stuff. Oh, you stupid little hobbits, what do you know? That's the end of the first movie. What happens later? Who knows? They put so much crap in these 3 movies, nobody even remembers what happened.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Marty. Well done. So, let's see. Who has not had a go yet? Who has not had a go yet? Myself and Jimmy Mac. Next up will be Jimmy Mac. So, let's find a film for you. Could you give us Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh my God, this is too perfect.
And here you go.
Fridge dropping. Boom. Hey, oh, look, stars. I can give you stars. Look, stars, stars. Tunes. Hey, Eddie, wake up. You gotta go down to the warehouse. Somebody dropped a safe on, Marvin Acme. No, not Marvin Acme.
RK
But
Maroon.
somebody, safe on who?
RK Maroon.
No, because he's alive later.
Oh,
They
whatever.
dropped it. Somebody's got a safe dropped on their head. Oh, there's Jessica. She's sexy. I bet it was her. Let's go to the Ink and Paint Club. What's the password? Walt sent me. Do. Get out of here. Give me some money. Ooh, patty cake. Patty cake. Patty cake. Patty cake. Patty cake. I'm gonna kill him. Ooh. I better go talk to Dolores. Hey, shut up, rabbit. Hey, is that a rabbit in your pocket, or you just happen to see me? Remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother, I talked just like this. Chainsaw, hole out, dips.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done.
Another safe dropped on their head.
Acme.
Yeah, was it Marvin
Marvin
Acme?
Acme, yeah.
It has to be. If it wasn't,
Acme died. Acme
It was, I
it was Acme. Yeah. Okay, so
I had the order of events, yeah.
no, don't worry. We'll forgive you. Right. So with this, is it just me left? Can someone suggest a film for me to do there?
Fu. Thanks for everything. Julie
I don't know how to. I don't know this film. I only know what it's about, and it can't be anything other than inappropriate. Right.
Roadhouse.
What was that one?
Roadhouse.
I don't know that. I know Tu Wong Fu better. Right. Okay. So Tu Wong.
Dirty Dancing.
I don't know either of these films. I'll just do something.
Full Monty.
Full Monty.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck. Look. I haven't seen any film ever. Is apparent. I'll do Tu Wong Fu, and that's fine. Who's in Tu Wong Fu? Because I know there was like Priscilla, Queen of the
Patrick
Desert.
Swayze.
Patrick's that'll do.
Dominic was Amo. And
okay.
Wesley Snipes.
Okay, and this is Tu Wong Fu, and here I go. Okay there, boys. Are you ready for the greatest show on earth? Then everyone come enjoy stuff at our club here. Right, everyone, celebrate. Right, okay, that's our show. Let's go backstage. Oh, do you know, it is so difficult being like a drag queen. Isn't that right, Wesley Snipes? Hey, I just got to get my makeup on here. Okay, what about you, John Luigi from the Super Mario Brothers movie? Right, so I'm really excited to be here too, but I'm having problems telling my family about my personal life. Hey, well, don't worry, we're your family now is something I'd expect they'd say like this. Right, let's go show the world. We're going to have a show in Las Vegas. Why not? Okay, wow, it's so big in Las Vegas. Hey, do you want to go out? Oh, I think there's something you don't understand about us. Well, I'm really prejudiced, so I'm leaving. That guy was such a jerk. What do you think, Wesley Snipes? No one would have expected me to do this movie. And that is time. Right, so, moving on from this. Okay, so, audience, could we now start to get some suggestions of professions? Give us some suggestions of professions, and we will use them to inspire our next game. For now, though, we are going to have a round of single-syllable showdown. The way this will work is there'll be two performers in the scene at any one time. Everything they say has to be single-syllable words. They say anything that's not single-syllable, they're eliminated from the scene. They hesitate, they're eliminated, and if they have what we deem to be a circular conversation, they will in fact be eliminated from the scene. So let's see who we're going to have to start this off. We're going to have Marty, and we're going to have Rob. Marty and Rob. You're going to start the scene, and let's find out what it will be about. Here we see Marty. Here we see Rob. This scene... actually, just before it loses its relevance, Hannah McGowan, hello. She says, I don't know what's going on, but I love it anyway. And then Hannah says, the first time I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I had nightmares for a week because of the guy with a high-pitched voice, big eyes, and bandy legs after being rolled over by a tarmac roller. Yeah, yeah. And also, that's Doc Brown.
About the second time you saw it.
Oh, yeah, Hannah, what happened the second time you saw it? But regardless, let's choose what this scene is going to be about. This scene is going to be about warriors. It's going to be about warriors. Okay? So, your time, well, it's not timed, begins now.
Let's go fight and save everybody.
Everybody!
You forget what the game was.
Okay, Cap, you're in.
Oh no. Hail!
Come out and play, yay!
I am here to stab you.
With that sword?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing?
I am this guy.
A what?
I can't see you under that hat. Shoot.
Oh dear.
Keep going, he's not paying attention.
Okay, look, guys. Okay, Cap, you're eliminated. Right.
Wait, what?
Okay, Marty, you're eliminated then. Right. I don't care. Like, Jimmy Mac, Ruth, you're in. Okay, so, here we go, and continue.
What did you do?
I smoked some weed. What if there were no war, man?
There is war.
But,
Lots of war.
like, there's war, and then there's the war of the soul. Which do you choose to fight?
Do I have to fight?
No! You can just lay down. That's what I do.
You lay down and smoke weed all day?
I do. And then sometimes you lay down and you love.
Was that lots of times?
More times than you know, friend.
Right. I thought it was one word, one big word, but no, two small words.
What's
And
which
times.
words? I'm lost. Which words of which you speak?
Like I said, the word some and the word times put close. Is it one word or two words?
Repetition here, too much, Ruth. I'm going to eliminate you. Right, so, with this, I am in. Hey!
Hey, what's up? Was she high? I think she was high.
Yes. The gas. Breathed in. Whoa.
You drank in the gas of war?
Yeah. It's from the seed.
Which seed be that? Which seed of which you speak?
What time are you from?
Sometimes.
I went back in time and now I'm here. Call me Ash.
Did you fuck your mom?
Not yet.
Why else would you go back in time? That's the main point.
I did not know
time.
this. So you've done that?
Yeah, I saw Mike J. Fox films.
Wow. I was in... Oh, I don't care. But I'm not out yet. I'm not out yet. Is the fact of this...
See?
Yeah, sure, why not? Now, look. Let's fight. It's war, right?
I will stop my fight with my soul, and I will fight you now.
Good. Put 'em up.
Am up.
So,
Ow.
ouch. Let
That's
me duck
war.
first.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Walt sent me.
Walt sent me who?
You.
See?
Ow!
Oh no, a punchline.
Punchline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! And you know what? I just think basically nobody won that. Right. So, let's move on. We're going to tell some jokes, audience. We're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm of 99 blanks walking into a bar, and then we're going to make up a punchline. And what we're going to have here first is we're going to have 99 pizza deliverers. Pizza delivery people walk into a bar. 99 pizza delivery people walk into a bar. And if you have a joke, give a wave. Okay, 99 pizza delivery people walk into a bar. And the bartender says, sorry, we're about to close. And they say, that's the way you slice it. Rob.
99 pizza delivery people walk into a bar. Literally. Yeah, that joke was really extra cheesy.
Marty.
99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar, and the bartender says, hey, you see that lady sitting in the corner? And they say, Little Caesar.
Cap.
99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar and they all go, "Cowabunga dudes!"
Woo woo! Okay, Jimmy Mac.
99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar. they're like, here's your delivery, but you guys better have my tip this time. The bartender says, or what? And they said, or else pizza is gonna send out for you.
Aha. Okay, 99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar. Literally, that's cheesy. Oh no, wait, that joke is crusty and old. Right, Rob.
99 pizza delivery drivers walk into a bar, and there's two bartenders, a young guy and an old guy. The old guy's really old, and the pizza delivery driver's like, what's that guy doing here? Isn't he a little bit too old to be working? And the younger bartender says, oh, it's my Papa John.
Aha, Cap.
99 pizza delivery guys walked into a bar, but they all fell in a cool pattern, and the bartender goes, what are you guys, Dominoes?
No, I was literally working on the same joke. Right, Marty. Well done, Cap.
99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar, and the bartender is Homer Simpson, and he says, dope!
Haha. Okay. Right. So, 99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar, and they say, "Look, we're not late. We're coming in. We're on time this time." They say, "Look, well, the truth is, we just don't want you here." So they're like, "Oh, well, that tops it off." Okay. Jimmy Mac.
All right, go with me on this one. 99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar, and they had their pizza pies, so they were literally trying to figure out the formula to find the number pi. And somebody in the back was like, isn't it radius times diameter times the radius squared? RDRR? RDRR.
Oh!
Rob.
98 pizza delivery drivers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, it's a sausage fest.
Oh no, I was going to do that joke as well! Everyone is one joke ahead of me today. Right, Jimmy Mac.
Okay, so 99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar, and there's David whinging about how everybody's beating him to the punchlines. And so they just said to him, hey man, I guess there's not much room for you on this show, is there?
Incidentally, I wasn't going to do that one. Marty.
99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar and they order drinks, but the bartender forgets. And after an hour, all the drinks are free.
Rob.
97 pizza delivery drivers walk into a bar. Some are from New York, some are from Chicago. They start arguing about thin crust. I ruined the punchline. Thin crust and thick crust, and one of the bartenders says, girth doesn't matter.
Haha. 96 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar, and the bartender says, look, you guys, just go get stuffed. Cap.
99 pizza delivery guys walk into a bar and they hit on the barmaid, and the barmaid got angry and she yelled, "You all are such a pepperoni." Didn't work. No, it didn't.
Okay, with this, let's mix up what we're going to be doing now. Right, so 99. Let's see, we've got here cage fighters again. No, we're not going to use that one tonight. We're going to have 99 morticians walk into a bar. 99 morticians walk into a bar. 99 morticians walk into a bar. They say, oh, it's a bit dead in here.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
See, and you see how it feels, Ruth. Now you know my pain.
I know.
Exactly.
I know your pain.
Exactly. Okay, Marty.
99 morticians walked into a bar, and they had a big box full of eggs. And the bartender said, what's that? He said, it's my Easter casket.
Aha. Okay, Jimmy Mac.
The 99 morticians walk into a bar, and they were like in a nightmare because there's groundskeeper Willie, like as a thresher, and he goes to run over there, and he's like, when I'm done with you, they're going to have to do a compost mortem.
Aha. Okay, 98 morticians walk into a bar. And they say, oh, it's been a tough day. We need a stiff drink. Rob.
97 morticians walk into a bar, and they're asking, where's that secret area that we heard about? And the bartender says, oh, go down the stairs, it's 6 feet under.
Aha, Jimmy Mac.
96 morticians walk into a bar. Sorry for corpsing.
Aha! 95 morticians walk into a bar and they say, can we order some food? We want a Sunday roast with lots of gravy. Marty.
99 morticians walk into a bar, but one of them doesn't have any arms and legs. And the bartender says, what's up with that guy? And they said, oh, don't bother, don't matter with him. That's Cemetery.
Haha, like it a lot. Okay, anyone else for morticians? Okay, 94 morticians walk into a bar and they get really drunk and they say, look, we don't have a designated driver, so can someone call us a taxidermy? Rob.
93 morticians walk into a bar and they see the hot dogs on like the little, in the heating lamp, whatever. They go, oh, we'll have some hot dogs. And the bartender says, those have been out for like 2 days. You don't want those. Oh, we're hungry. Give them to us anyway. And the bartender says, your funeral.
Aha, Jimmy Mack.
92 morticians walk into a bar. The bartender's like, what happened to the other 8? Those proud members of the Native American tribe of the Cree. And they were like, oh, they found some hot girls on the way here. The Cree made it.
91 morticians walk into a bar. And the leader of them goes up to the barmaid and says, hey, I'd like to ask you out later. She says, oh, what's your name? He says, Ern. Okay, Marty.
99 morticians walk into a bar and they get into the mood for some music, so they walk over to the jukebox and they play Barry White.
Aha. Any more on this? 99 morticians? Okay, Jimmy Mack.
90 morticians walk into a bar. The bartender was fast asleep and they yelled, wake!
Okay, Rob.
89 morticians walk into a bar, and the bartender says, where are the other 11? And the morticians say, they're in bomb.
Aha, like it a lot. Let's mix this up one more time. And we are going to have... Hannah McGowan has just given us the master one. 99 Marvel characters walk into a bar. It's happening, guys. 99 Marvel characters walk into a bar. And if you have a joke, give a wave. Okay. Marty.
99 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and Thor is the bartender. But he's got this weird kind of skirt on, and they say, what's going on with that? And he goes, oh, that's my Asgard.
Aha. 98 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, gosh, you guys pong a bit. What's that Odin? Jimmy Mack.
97 Marvel characters walk into a bar. The bartender's like, where are the other 2? They said, it's best they didn't come. They're low-key alcoholics.
Aha. Okay, Marty.
Grover from Sesame Street walks into a bar dressed as Thor, and he's holding a hammer, and he walks up to the bar and he goes, Mjolnir! And then he runs away from the bar and he goes, Mjolnir! Mjolnir!
That may be my favourite joke of all time. Right, Rob.
Not going to top that, but 96 Marvel characters are in a bar, and the bartender says, guys, you got to stay. There's a massive storm outside. No one's leaving.
Aha. 95 Marvel characters walk into the bar, and the bartender says, oh, wasn't there another one? They said, oh, that one went rogue. Okay, Jimmy Mack.
94 Marvel characters walk into a bar. The bartender's like, what are you guys doing here? You're supposed to be writing your novel. They said, don't worry about it. I've got a ghostwriter.
Aha. Rob.
93 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and one of them's upset. She says, damn it, I knew I shouldn't have come into this bar right next to the university. Over there is my Professor X.
Aha. I forget the number. 93? 93 morticians. No, they don't. 93 Marvel characters walk into a bar and they say, hey, look, it's closing now. And they say, I thought you stayed open till 1 a.m. They say, no, we close at Moon Night. Right, anyone else? Jimmy Mack.
91 Marvel characters walk into a bar. And they were like, hey, do you guys have Netflix? I've just really been enjoying the show Queen's Gambit.
Ah. Okay, anyone else? Rob.
90 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and one of them's looking at this huge sign and goes, "What's that sign called? I never know how to call it. Do you just call it big sign?" And the bartender says, "Damn it, Bruce! Banner!"
Okay, Marty.
99 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "You want a drink?" They said, "Sure." And he goes, "On the rocks?" He goes, "Yes, we want ice, man."
Aha. Okay, 88 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and one of them gets so drunk she is completely legless. So someone else says, "Hey, see her, Peggy, cart her away." Okay, Rob.
88 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and this young lady who's in the bar, she takes out running. They go, "Where are you going?" "Oh, get the hell out of there. Those are all my X-Men."
Aha. Marty.
87 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and the guy that's helping the bartender just completely ignores them and doesn't do anything. And somebody complains, and he looks over and he says, "Mo, dock his pay."
Cap.
99 Marvel characters walk into a bar and they trash the place, and they all have to face the bartender's Fury, who's also named Nick. I messed up.
Jimmy back.
86 Marvel characters walk into a bar. The bartender hands them like $1,000. They were like, "What's this for?" They said, "You guessed that Gilbert Gottfried was going to be the next celebrity to die. You just won the Deadpool."
Oh dear.
May his memory be a blessing.
Okay, Marty.
99 Marvel, what are we on?
84.
Marvel characters. 84 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and they're all carrying cats. And the bartender says, "What is going on? You guys seem really happy with all your cats." And they go, "Yeah, we have kitty pride."
Ah. Okay, Rob.
83 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and one of them starts aggressively hitting on this lady. And the bartender goes up and goes, "Hey, leave that person alone. That's my aunt, man."
Jimmy Mack.
82 Marvel characters walk into a bar. They were like, "I'm going to show you the best episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000 with the worst movie you've ever seen. That's right. We're going to watch Thanos' Hands of Fate."
Okay, Marty.
81 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and they say, "Hey, where's the bathroom? I gotta go drain the lizard."
Aha. 80 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and they say, "Oh, can we order some drinks? But the music's too loud. What is that playing?" They say, "Oh, that's Eternal." Anyone else? Cap.
99 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and the barman yells, "What are you all doing here? We got replaced by DC." The barman says, "Well, that's inevitable."
Marty.
79 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and the bartender gets all of their drinks except for one person, and then that person won't respond, and they say, "Does anybody know what this person wants to drink?" And someone else says, "Rhino."
Okay, 76 Marvel characters walk into a bar, and the leader of them, Captain America, walks up and says, "Could I get a Coca-Cola?" And the barmaid gives him a Pepsi. And he's like, "What's this?" He said, "Oh, that's a variant." Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. And blip, we're over. Right, so let's have a look. We've got a few jokes in the comments section. Dave MC has given us a few. He says, 99 pizza guys walk into a bar, and they all say, "Hello, Papa John." 99 morticians walk into a bar and says, "I'll have a stiff one." Matron. 99 Marvel characters walk into a bar. And they're all exhausted. They just came from DC. 99 Marvel characters walk into the bar. They have a few drinks and cause carnage. 50 Marvel characters walk into the bar. There's no bartender and it's really dusty. I don't get that one.
Because the Thanos
What was it?
Oh, yeah. That's very good, Dave. Very good. Right, we're going to move on. Audience, could we now get something exciting? Give us some suggestions of something exciting or so help me God. Right, okay, let's see. We are going to have some alphabet scenes. We'll have 2 performers at a time. Going first, we are going to have myself. And we are going to have Capplefave, myself and Cap. We're going to do an alphabet scene. Could someone suggest where me and Cap are? What are we doing?
You're at a tennis match.
We're at a tennis match. We are going to begin at the letter I, and we're going to have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter I. And here we go. I say, that's a big one.
Dick, we're in the middle of a match.
King Kong is in the middle of a match. I am not.
Loser you are losing.
My goodness, that ball was on the line.
No, it was just an inch on the line.
Oh my God, the dust blew up. It was everywhere. That ball was on the line.
Pop says it's not.
Quite how you would have your pop as the umpire, I don't know.
Right, this is not rigged at all.
Show me that racket.
Tennis rackets are private property.
Umpire, that man has a laser on his.
Right?
What did you just say?
X-nay on the XV.
Yes, okay then, I challenge you to a game of badminton.
Zach, you will lose.
Are you going to play badminton or not?
Badminton's for suckers.
Can we play something else like chess then?
Darts sounds manly.
Excellent idea. Grab your sticks.
Fuck, this one's long.
Get a hold of it with both hands then.
Handle on this is gone.
I don't believe it. And we made it. Excellent. Good. So, well done. We are going to move rapidly on to our next duo. And let's see who we are going to have. We are going to have Rob. And we are going to have Marty. Rob and Marty. You are Uber drivers. You are Uber drivers. Let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Rob. Here we see Marty. You're going to begin at the letter A. And you're going to have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter A. And here you go.
Are you watching Super Pumped and not happy that you're not involved? They didn't do a character based on you as well?
All I can tell you is that they're telling my life story, but they didn't pay me any money.
Can't believe they're not giving us anything for that.
Damn idiots ripping me off.
Everybody's just out for themselves.
Fuck all those people.
Great, we should just do our own movie.
Hey, could we do that?
I think we can. How tough can it be?
Just need some money, I guess.
Know what? I'm gonna call somebody, and I'm gonna make that happen.
Lots of money. Just ask for lots of money.
Money does make the world go round, and money makes film go into camera.
Naturally.
Over there is where I picked up that guy who tried to stab me.
Please tell me, how did that work out?
Quietly, I rolled up. He got in the car, pulled out his knife, and swung.
Rat bastard.
Son of a bitch. I still have nightmares. Like I watched Roger Rabbit for the first time.
Terrible nightmares I have thinking about stuff like that.
And that is time. That is time. So, what lesson did you begin on?
Hey.
Oh. Right, okay. Should have let it run. Should have let it run. So, anyway. Let's see. Jimmy Mac and Ruth. Let's see what we have for Vu. Here we see Jimmy Mac. Here we see Ruth. Here we take away Rob. And here we take away Marty. You are getting your mortgage paid off. You're getting your mortgage paid off. Audience, if you could start to give us suggestions of characters, that would be great. But for now, you guys are going to begin at the letter P. And here you go.
Please tell me we're getting it sorted.
Quick solutions to our problems do not exist.
Really?
Sorry to say, we're sort of underwater on this one.
Tell me it'd be okay.
It's kind of like in the story of Chicken Little where the sky was falling. Remember Chicken Little?
Very weird. Story that.
Weird indeed. Some people think that nothing happened in that story, but I'm telling you, the sky was falling.
Exactly.
You remember the end of Wayne's World where they did like the Scooby-Doo ending? And they were like, oh, it's not a monster at all. It's our mortgage guy. It's kind of like the ending of Wayne's World in that respect.
Zombies. I think of zombies when I think of Wayne's World.
Ah, I thought you were going to say Scooby-Doo had zombies.
Bloody hell, mate. That's not right.
Of course it is. Ooh, this mortgage payment. Ah.
Oh, don't tell me about it.
Earnings that we have are not enough to pay this off.
Forget about trying to get rid of it all.
Good heavens, we may as well rob a bank.
Have we got the power to do that?
I do. You in?
Just let me at it.
Okay, here's a newsie. 9mm. Let's ride.
Let's go.
Okay, there's the bank. Run on in. I'll sit here.
No, you've got to come with.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't leave a child unattended in the car.
Perhaps that isn't our child.
And scene. Well done. Fabulous stuff. So now we're going to have a couple of rounds of every sentence must. Let's roll the dice to see who will go first. First of all, we are going to have Jimmy Mac. Then we are going to have Marty. And then we are going to have myself, Marty, and Jimmy Mac. Let's see where we're going to be. So here we see myself. Here we see Jimmy Mac. Here we see Marty. This time, we are bricklayers. We are bricklayers. Okay, can someone else suggest what we must include in every sentence?
Others.
What was, sorry, I didn't hear either of those.
I said colours.
Colours, okay. So, we are bricklayers. Every sentence must include the name of a colour. And here we go. Right, you
How
ready?
am I going to lay bricks when I have too few shot?
Well, look, you blew it, didn't you? You blew it before I was ready.
Wasn't Oprah Winfrey incredible in the movie The Color Purple?
Oh, you scared me there. Yellow, how you doing?
Aren't you sick of watching that movie yet?
No, it always tickles me pink.
All right. I hear what you're saying.
without hurting yourself. I only get like 2 per pull.
Well, let me see. Let me have a go. Move out the way. Move out the way.
I can lift many. How now, brown cow?
You're stronger than I thought. I read you the wrong way.
Oh. Look, I brought you here because I know that both of you having an affair with my missus. So I just tell you, I want you to black off, okay? Just black off.
Black off, but I'll live with her.
Green to be doing something like this.
Look, I know it was you. The evidence is there. I saw the cream.
All I can say is I could eat a peach for hours.
Oh. That is... That's... Oh, you're joking. You got to be joking. That's a golden oldie, it is. That's a golden oldie.
Oh, you're so very easily tricked.
They always say 1 in the pink, 2 in the sting.
Look, my wife, Silveria, she wouldn't do this to me.
I mean, she said she went on vacation, but she didn't come back looking very bronzed now, did she?
If y'all keep talking about this and not working, I'm calling a copper.
Right, well, you call the copper. I'm going to phone up my wife's sister. Hello, Violet. How are you?
You know, Violet's really cute. She's the gold standard.
Oh.
She's easy, too. Like, you give her a gray goose and she's off to the races.
Right, you're not going to... You may have done my wife, but you're going to leave her sister alone unless you want a crimson mask. Listen!
Does that tie come in cornflower blue?
I don't like the flesh tone in which you're talking to me.
You're such a cat, Miam.
Oh, look, just because, look, I feel at the moment, like, you know, I feel really burnt umber by you guys.
My girlfriend heard you guys talking about all this stuff that one time, and a lizard ran away.
Well, look, me and Silveria, like, we're rock solid. We're like titanium white.
You know who I liked from the movie Rocky Horror Show is Magenta.
Orange you so smart by saying magenta to me.
No more colours.
Well, why don't you go duck egg yourselves? Right, okay,
Hey,
and
you
see.
know what?
No, go on.
Okay.
No, tell me what.
I was with your wife last night and she light blew me. See, you ended the scene and I was so happy to move on, but you asked, man. You asked.
Oh.
She Robin's egg blew me.
Well, she royal blew us all. Right, okay, so with this, moving on, T'other 3. Capel Thave, Rob, Ruth. Let's find a subject for you, and first of all, we're going to have Cap, then we're going to have Rob, then we're going to have Ruth. And let's see what you're seeing. You are... you're picking fruit. You're picking fruit. Let's say that every sentence must include the name of a type of material. Okay? Every sentence must include the name of a type of material. And here you go.
Anyone got a cotton moment, please.
Can you tell us that story last time you were picking fruit? Just tell us a good old yarn to get us in the mood.
Oh, it's the Polly and the Esther story, right?
Yeah.
It's very silky smooth when you feel these apples that we're picking. They're very, very silky.
But it doesn't need to be rubbery. We are picking rubber fruits.
Yeah. Did any of you see Den? Very catchy.
How would I know if I've seen it?
I mean, you're very elastic, so you might know. You're pretty flexible about things.
Hey, don't assault me or I'll punch you with that glass straw. You'll go right down. You know, when we're looking for these fruits, I'm gonna leave no stone unturned.
Well, how about a book?
I don't want to be woolly, but I don't want to be woolly, but shouldn't we just pick the fruit?
Hey, that's what we're doing. Don't tell us how to do our job.
I'm gonna need some self-medication to get through this. Anybody have any hemp I can smoke?
Do you see these weird strings attached to this fruit?
Dude, you know, this fruit's supposed to help me with my diet. I haven't been getting a lot of fiber lately.
Try some longing... No, sorry.
Can vasectomy help you?
Gonna be gold. This fruit is gonna be worth our weight in gold.
Yeah, we're gonna be stitches. Because we're kind of snitches, right? We snitched on the whole operation, so we're gonna end up in ditches.
We're gonna sell it, have enough money to throw foam parties. It's gonna be fantastic.
Nylon will not let this go.
And scene. Well done.
Thank you.
Right. Right.
I mean, what kind of material are we going for anyway?
I was any material that came to mind.
Well, yeah, I was just hoping some like comedic material, you know, but we didn't get any. Right. Okay. So I'm joking.
Polyester silk.
Okay, right. Anyway, next up, we're going to go on to our finale game. We're going to do some impressions with an impression battle royale tournament. So we're going to take turns to do impressions, 2 at a time, and then you get to vote, and then we'll have 3 finalists who will do a final impression and whatever. Right, so let's see who we've got. Our first 2 will be Capelthave and Ruth. Cap and Ruth. Capelthave, could you please be for us Noah pulling the plug out in the ark? You are Noah pulling out the plug in the ark. And here you go.
In this ark we shall survive for centuries until the land is no more wet. Oh, what's that, honey? You want... Oh, your hairdryer. I need to... Yeah, sorry. It's really hard. Cows, lions, and... Oops. What did I step on? It's a snake. Oh, no, it's not. It's another very long thing. Ah, here we are. The plugs. Oh, someone already plugged something in. As anyone knows what this plug is for... I hope it's not the Wi-Fi connection to God. Otherwise this vessel will not float. It's not, it's another hairdryer. Alright, let's, okay then, don't worry honey, we'll plug it in. Shit, all the animals are awake. Oh no. Things that crawl, things that walk, things that float. We didn't pack any fishes. Hello, Mr. Gorilla. You see, we are trying to save you from dying, basically. I mean, you can't swim, right? That's why we put you on a boat with a charming mate, so you can repopulate the Earth. That's bullshit. Two creatures of one species cannot repopulate the Earth. What do you mean? Well, I have herpes, and she has AIDS, and both
Okay, and that is time. That is time. That suddenly went very dramatically downhill. Right. Okay. So, Ruth.
I was trying to teach biology, David.
No, you were teaching us all a lesson in something. Okay, Ruth. Let's find a character for you. You are Garfield the Cat, and you have been released back into the wild. You are Garfield the Cat, and you've been released back into the wild. And here you go.
Meow. What do they think I'm going to do? I don't want to go anywhere. There, at least I got food. It's cold out here. Rains and I get wet. Why do they think I want to be out in the wild? I was never wild. I'm a cat, but I don't want to be a wild cat. If I sit here long enough, do you think someone will pick me up and take me home with them so that I can get back into the warm and have a cozy meow bed? There's nothing that I want to do out here in the wild. There's no food for me. Where's the human being to give me food? I'm all alone. Out here in the wild. Meow. Meow. Somebody, please. Do you think if I look really sad, somebody might pick me up?
Yes, I do. And scene! And scene. Well done. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you vote for Capelthave as Noah? Or would you vote for Ruth as Garfield and friends? Or without friends, I should say. Marty, in your expert opinion, how do you evaluate what we just had happen here?
That is very difficult to answer, David.
Well,
I can't give it to Cap because that ending was just too dark. So I'll give it to Ruth.
Okay, Jimmy Mack, how would you vote?
I would also vote for Ruth as Garfield. And by the way, if we could just sort of airmail Capelthave to Abu Dhabi, I think that's for the best.
Okay, Rob.
I enjoyed both. I do like debauchery, but Ruth made me sad. I just wanted to give her some lasagna, so I'm gonna give it to Ruth.
Well, do you know what? Like, the thing is, today isn't a Monday, so I don't think she should have been so sad. Garfield hates Mondays. Right, okay, let's have a look at the votes. Still coming through, but we have Ruth, Capelthave, Cap, Ruth, Cap. See what else comes. Cap again. We're going to give it a few seconds. Ruth again, and then we will start a countdown. And Cap again. And we're going to start the countdown with 5, 4, Ruth, 3, 2, 1. My counting went completely off there. Cap again right at the end. Okay, so how many do you have, Cap?
Only 5.
Ruth, how many do you have?
Just the 4.
Oh, Capelthave steals it. Right, so with this, let's see what we've got to go next. Next up, we're going to have Rob. And we are going to have Marty. Rob and Marty. Let's find a character first for Rob. Rob,
See if you can find one of his impressions.
Oh yeah. So just for context, apparently. Okay, go on, Jimmy Mac. Do you think you know it?
This is a wild swing in the dark, but I bet that I know one of them.
Is it Humphrey Bogart?
No.
Oh.
I think that one of his impressions is Ed Grimley.
Is it?
No.
Oh. Right, okay, let's see. I think there is a fair chance that it is going to be Mother Teresa. So, you are Mother Teresa, you are gambling in Las Vegas. Mother Teresa, gambling in Las Vegas, take it away.
I would have preferred it. Alright, Vegas. There's just so much sin. There's so much sin. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, what? Oh, you mean that guy just rolled dice and got a bunch of money? Oh, that's fantastic. I could use so much money. We could buy so many more plain glass windows. Oh, come on. Mama needs a new habit. Oh, I won some gold. Oh, fantastic. Oh, this is so good. 1 hour later. Yeah, I tell you, gambling's been rough, man. Lost all my money. Church is going under. And now all I do is smoke. And you have any chips for me? Come on, give me some chips. Ooh, I got a quarter. Where's the blackjack table? Split them up. Hit me. No, hit me. I'm going to hell.
Okay, well done, well done.
What a guy, I tell you. Maybe I can't do it.
Marty, let's find a character for you. You are going to be Mike Myers telling Garth he loves him. So I guess, well, yeah, right. Let's make a decision here. You can either be Wayne telling Garth you love him, or you can be Mike Myers telling Dana Carvey you love him. It can't be halfway in between. It has to be one or the other, Marty. That's the rule. Okay? And here you go.
Garth, I know we've been together for a long time, man, but I just want to say, sincerely, deep from in my heart, man, I love you. Oh, I know, Wayne, I know you love me. So, no, Garth, you don't understand. This is like a deep, deep, deep love that I have for you. I mean, I think I might be in love with you, man. What are you saying, man? Well, I'm saying that I think I might be in love with you, but I'm definitely not worthy. I'm definitely not worthy. Oh, no, don't say that. You've been my best bud for forever, man. But I just don't know if I see you that way. Oh, come on, man. We don't have any chicks. Let's just get together, the two of us, you know? We can have some fun. We can do stuff down here in the basement. Well, I guess I can try it. All right, here we go. Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
Okay, well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you vote for Marty as Wayne? Or would you vote for Rob as Mother Teresa? Put your votes into the comment section now. Either Rob as Mother Teresa, or would you vote for Marty as Wayne? What's his character's name? Wayne
Campbell.
Wayne Campbell. There we go. So, first of all, Ruth, who would you vote for here?
I'm very torn between the two of them. I thought they were both absolutely brilliant. So I'm just going to vote for Jim Mack.
Controversial. Okay, who would you vote for? Capelthave.
both really good. I thought Mike Myers from the Halloween thing, but I don't think this is the same guy. So I'm going to give it to Mother Teresa in Las Vegas in the new musical.
Bless you.
Fair enough. Okay. Who would you vote for? Commander Jimmy Mac.
I just thought that Marty did an excellent impression of Rob as Wayne and Garth.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I don't think it is from Wayne's World. Maybe it is from Wayne's World. But, like, I really felt like you were quoting something when there was, like, a character like, "No, I love you, man." What is that from? That's something, right?
Yeah, it's Wayne's World.
Is it Wayne's World?
No. You don't get it. I love you, man.
Okay, what's the context of that happening?
The drunk guy, the drunk passed out guy.
That's it. That's it. Okay, so yeah. Oh,
You know,
awesome.
I did think about doing Mike Myers from the Halloween movie, but since he doesn't talk, I thought that might be difficult.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
Silence.
what the audience say. Anyway, we've got votes for Capelthave. No, I'm joking. Right, we've got votes for Marty, Rob, Marty, Rob, Marty, Cubert. That's amazing. That must be a character suggestion. Right, Marty, Rob again. That's where we're up to. We're going to give a 5-second countdown. And 5. How would you do an impression of Cubert? 4, 3, 2. Is that one of your characters? 1. And that is time. Okay, is it 5 apiece? Okay, so I think letters of the alphabet.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay, no. Okay, we're going to do letters of the NATO phonetic alphabet. Okay?
What?
So, letters from the NATO phonetic alphabet. Rob,
What is that?
well, if I say it, then I'll give one away. So, you know, like when you hear people like, I'm going to,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, like
Okay.
on the like police radio, they're like, duh, 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 you know, they say them. I'll tell you if you start and it's completely on the wrong track. But Rob, you get to start this time.
Alpha.
Omega.
Ooh,
Right.
that's Greek. That's Greek. I'll give you this one chance. That's the Greek alphabet. That's the Greek one.
What am I supposed to do? Say something else?
Yes, I'll give you one. So,
Yeah.
so don't go Greek. Go the other one. The other one.
Okay. Charlie.
Bravo.
I don't know it. I just don't know it.
Oh.
I don't know him.
Oh, I feel quite bad about this one. That went not quite as well as I hoped. Well, what do I do? What do I do, guys? Do I?
I'll give it to Rob.
Okay, I'll give it to Rob. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Right, so Rob, you won. You won. Right, so there is a moral from this, because as well, like, I don't do it regularly on the show nowadays, but as well as like the alphabet scene, and like sometimes I'll do a reverse alphabet scene, or the QWERTY used to be like the hard one, because we've all got keyboards in front of us. It's easy. But there is the game, the NATO phonetic alphabet scene. So everyone out there in internet land, performer land, learn your NATO phonetic alphabet scene.
I'm gonna have to learn.
I know like 5 of them. I know Alpha, Bravo, and then Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot, because that was the name
Oh
of it.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf.
No, you told him not to
Hotel.
go Greek. Delta's Greek.
No, Delta is NATO. So, some of them are in both. Because the Greek
It's
one
Delta
is
verb.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. See, so... Anyway.
I watch a lot of cop shows, so.
Anyway, so who does that leave? That leaves myself and Jimmy Mac. Jimmy Mac, and myself. I'll go first. Can someone suggest a character for me?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, okay. And what is Jean-Claude Van Damme doing?
Doing Shakespeare.
Okay. I am Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I am doing Shakespeare. And here I go. Okay, so now is the winter of our discontent. I've done a lot of cocaine, so I don't remember the lines, but I can split my legs out really far. And also, if you look at my muscles and you just imagine, like, me kicking your face. Like, I'd be like, like that, but I got a sock on, and look, this movie's gonna make $1 million. It doesn't matter if it's Hamlet, doesn't matter if it's Macbeth, as long as I show my ass, this make an extra $2 million. I don't know why I sound like I'm trying to be Cuban or something. And scene. Right? Okay. I should have just done a French accent. Right, anyway, so that was terrible. Let's move on. Jimmy Mac, let's find a character for you. You are going to be, for us, scrolling up, you are going to be Harrison Ford, and you are... oh, shoot, I've lost it. Oh, shoot, I can't find it. Harrison Ford, what were you doing? I can't find it. Let's just find something else. Harrison Ford, it's got to be here. Harrison Ford. Going to the wedding. Going to the wedding. Okay.
What?
You're Harrison... We're gonna adapt this. We're gonna say that you are Harrison Ford giving a best man speech for Mark Hamill. Okay? Let's just adapt it. And here you go.
Dearly beloved, I'm giving the best man speech. I don't know why I said dearly beloved. I'm not the minister here. May the force be with you. I'm really high. I don't know if everybody knows this, but I'm notorious for being a pot smoker here in Hollywood. In fact, there was a story that came out recently that I was actually the drug dealer to a very high-profile woman. Hey, Mark, I've known you ever since I was a carpenter. George Lucas called me up and told me to be in his movie. I don't really know what that was about. I didn't care for it. I asked time after time to be let out of it. Boy, they froze me in carbonite. I thought I was free. We did the 3 movies. I asked him politely over and over not to bring me in for the prequels. At least he honored that. And then here I am back in, at least number 7. I've lost track of numbers. I'm very high. But the main point is, I didn't kill my wife. I did not kill my wife. And Mark, please don't kill your wife. That's the main thing for a happy marriage. Mazel tov and God bless.
Okay, and that is time. Right, so excellent. Okay, so audience, it is now voting time. You're either going to vote for Jimmy Mac as Harrison Ford, or you're going to vote for me as Jean-Claude Van Damme. Put your votes into the comment section. Marty, who would you vote for here?
Well, if I had closed my eyes, I think that I would have thought that it actually was Harrison Ford, so I'm going to vote for Jimmy Mac.
Okay, Capelthave.
Jimmy's voice is excellent, but because I sent you down the snake pit, I had to come with you, so I will take.
Excellent. Ruth.
Yeah, David, your voice was great, but the accent seemed to go in very many different directions. I would vote for Jimmy.
But that's because I was Jean-Claude Van Damme playing Hamlet. Right.
Yeah.
Rob.
No.
I enjoyed both. Harrison Ford, he's not just anybody, so give it to Harrison.
Okay, let's just have a look, see what we've got in the comments. We've got votes for David, Jimmy, Jimmy Mac, David, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jimmy Mac, Jimmy Mac again. I'm going to give it a few more seconds before we start the countdown. JCVD, love it. And see what else we've got. Jimmy Mac again. We're going to give a 5-second countdown starting now. And 5, 4, Jimmy Mac, 3, 2, Jimmy Mac, 1, and Jimmy. Excellent. So, Jimmy Mac, you won that round. Who are our 3 finalists? Okay, so we have Jimmy Mac, Capelthave, and Rob. And another vote for Jimmy Mac. And we're going to end this with an extreme monologue. So the 3 performers who are still active in the game. One of them is going to start doing a monologue and attempt to make it to last for 90 seconds. They're not allowed to repeat any words and they're not allowed to hesitate. If they break either of these rules, one of the other performers who's active in the game can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule's been broken, they can take over the monologue. Whoever is in control of the monologue by the end of 90 seconds will be tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. So, and a vote for David. That's just too late. Excellent. So, let's see. We are going to start with Capelfave. Let's find a character for you. You are going to be Alfred Hitchcock writing a children's book. I'm sure we've had that exact suggestion before. Alfred Hitchcock writing a children's book. And here you go.
Alfred Hitchcock's children's book. But first, must go through list. Kids, apples, lessons must be included. Also,
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Must.
Oh.
Said must do something first, must be included.
Oh, okay. Okay, right.
I said must again, but I don't remember that's again.
Okay, so 27 seconds gone. Let's see if Alfred Hitchcock is one of Rob's impressions. And here you go.
Damn, editor, making changes. Only listen to one person. That I do under protest. Children's book make lots of money. Going to scare kids.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
2. He said 2 twice.
Oh, 2 twos. Right, okay, Jimmy Mac, over to you.
Good evening, children. Good night, moon. You Phoenician symbol of dusk. Farewell, day. Sleep now, perchance dreams. Nightmares, I'll wager, when watching shows I produced. Chainsaws and bathtubs, women torn asunder. No reason, just fuel for terrors of slumber. Fuck you.
And that is time. That is time. You actually went way beyond. I was just trying to find out. It's not good night 2 separate words.
It's a hyphenate.
Okay. Because like,
I've seen it one word.
yeah, that's interesting. Because obviously you're not going to have good afternoon as one word.
Right.
I don't know. Right, anyway, that means, on that note, Jimmy Mac, you are tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion! Woo-woo! Okay.
Go on.
Okay, fabulous stuff. So, audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. For now, though, let's find out where we can find everyone on social media. So, with this, where can we find you, Marty?
You can find me on Instagram at WhatWouldJesusGlue, and you can find me here on Extreme Improv whenever I'm able.
Okay, thank you very much there, Marty. Where can we find you, Rob?
You can find me online variety show on the Audacity Network on YouTube. We have a show this Saturday. It's a short campfire edition, only about an hour and a half. And Facebook Improv nights and getting extreme as often as possible.
Okay, fabulous stuff. Okay, where can we find you, Ruth?
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. That's why my name is down there as Ruth Curtis Acts. It's all very confusing though. There's a website or two, but I wouldn't bother with those. You'll find me here as often as possible, being extreme.
Fabulous. Capelfave.
You can find me here monkeying it up, ape style. but also you can find me in SWAT Teams, where I sing, I dance, I work with puppets, and I was in a bucket. It's available on YouTube, TikTok, and also Phonetic 360. It's an app where you can interact with me more. Also, you can find me on Instagram. Recently it got hacked, but now it's okay. So it's at @KCapildeo. Go look at shirtless pictures of myself. I won't judge you.
Woof. Right, on that note, who haven't I come to yet? Myself. My name is David Pistansky. You'll find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled D-A-V-I-D.
Thank you,
Oh, please
Staff
don't, Jimmy.
Sergeant Max Firestarter. I have Nouts to promote, so I'll leave you with this. Take glasses off. If I may quote Jim Morrison from Roadhouse Blues, you gotta roll, 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 you gotta throw my soul, all right, roll, 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 throw my soul, I gotta beep a gunka chooch on, honk, 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 ganja, eat ya, puna, eat ya, bapalula, eat ya, all bompa, key, chunky, some conk, yeah, right, I'm Jimmy Mac, saying cheery bye, put glasses back on.
Brilliant.
Yes.
We got